Back.
Hey, sorry, ma'am. Game crash. You know how that happens in Fallout. Sitting there enjoying yourself, and then next thing you know, go to the right on the screen. It says, "Do you want to report the error?" That happened to me once today.
7 on PC. It's the game.
Yeah, yeah. On the PS4, I'd go to the blue screen, and then on this one, they don't have a blue screen. It goes to like a black screen. Yeah, it was like almost every time you turn around, a goddamn blue screen. Me and my friend, like I said, we'd be in the party together, and then next thing you know, I'd see him standing in one spot running. I knew exactly what happened. And then he'd have that happen sometimes to me. I'd have to restart it. But the one thing I could never live without is Fallout First. It's nice getting a big chunk of atoms, but it's just
the PS4 in the beginning days were bad.
Yeah, with the first. Okay, so I need to go all the way down. Oh, I need to go. I'm gonna grab one of these. So I think it's almost ready to go bad. Oh yeah. Let's do a little snooze.
Hello, dearie.
I don't like Grandma. I don't know, that's what I gotta do. Can't use that yet.
I'm a hoarder, so I need Fallout First.
I like the Horde too. I just started doing that with the bullets. Like, since I came back, I started doing that with the bullets. I don't even really use them. It's simple to make because, like, I got the fixer for when I'm being serious. So that's pretty simple, making the bullet snap. But I've been just like filling that up because get all hoarder like. Got a whole bunch of shit in that box, ammo box I'll never use. Okay, now I wanted to do one thing. What was it? Before I went down there, wasn't there something I wanted to do? Dailies are done, right? Right. That wasn't what I wanted to do, a bonus. I already can't spend nothing there, really. I already did that. Oh, hey, I want to show you something. You know how you're talking about hoarding, right? Check this out, man. It's gonna blow your mind. One day when I get maybe 10K, I'll make a YouTube video. Look how many technical datas I have. I haven't been collecting them since beta. I just started that about a year and a half ago before I quit the game for 10 months. Look how many are there.
Wow.
What I'm gonna do is one day I want either 5, I was thinking 5K, but maybe I'll do 10K. I'll get to 10K and I'll make a video and I'll cash them in, all of them in when it's like double XP weekend or whatever. That's when I'll do it. But that's about a year and a half's worth of collecting. Sometimes I'll get bored.
That's going to be fun seeing what you get.
Yeah. Sometimes I get bored and go to all the hot spots. server hop and clean them right out until I have to wait another 24 hours.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I wanted to do something different, but then I would have probably had about at least 5,000 if I never quit. Oh, now I know what I wanted to do. I had to go down here. Yeah, because I'm at 5,000. I'll have that probably by this summer, end of summer. Here's where you can get some more technical documents where I have to go, or technical data. So I used to follow for technical document.
I just got rid of claim tokens. They weighed around 30 pounds.
Oh, I have a whole pile of claim tokens. I have tons of claim tokens. I should check them out. I didn't even think about them adding weight. Yeah, I like collecting those type of things.
They weigh too much.
Oh, I gotta get rid of something here. Do I still have it? Oh, I guess I sold it or got rid of it. I can get rid of that though. Oh, I did get them. I thought I didn't get a single one.
It's under miscellaneous.
See, one of my little side hobbies is I like to collect really good masks. Not like shitty masks. I'll show you what I mean. I don't know if you like Iron Maiden, but even if you don't like Iron Maiden, this looks pretty cool. It's like the old World War One. Well, I guess that's actually a World War One. Actually, I think that's World War Two. Pilot helmet on him with goggles. Yeah, I collect masks. I wish they had Fallout ones.
Wow, that's expensive.
Like roughly like $100 for some of them. Some of them are more. I got them all over the place. Some of them are a lot more, close to $200. But I wish they had Fallout ones. The only ones I ever seen that were Fallout were just like the plastic one with a string on it. I don't want that. I want like good latex. Dude, I wanted to grab those cans. You got in the way. I like coming down here when they have those Scorch events, you know. When they're like Christmas Scorch or Halloween Scorch or something like that. I'll come down here until there's no more technical documents. and then I'll move on to somewhere else. Like that whiskey, I use that a lot of times.
Collectible T-51 helmet in the box still. I think it's Fallout 4 or 76. I got the Pip-Boy in box 2.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That's awesome. No, I don't have like, I got like, it's like this box has like Fallout on it, looks like a lunch pail.
Did you get the radiation bobblehead that glows in dark?
Oh no, I don't have all these cool things. I only have a few things. Like, they have these lunch pails, and inside's like stuff like this, like a bottle, Nuka-Cola. I just got that, getting the reflection Nuka-Cola like bottle opener, Nuka-Cola cap, like a whole bunch of shit like that I got. And then my friend got me a different.
That's the lunchbox. That's great.
Yeah, I got one, and then my friend, the one I gave a bobblehead to for his birthday, he gave me for my birthday a different lunchbox. The one was a thumbs up bobblehead, and the other one wasn't radiation. What was it? I can't remember, but it wasn't the bobblehead.
That's awesome.
Oh, and the other thing that I have that's Fallout, I got this when I was waiting for 76 to come out. I got this from the website there. I got a video on YouTube where it looks a lot better, but it's this melee chick. So that's pretty cool. A little thumbs up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they were selling that I can't remember, in the end of winter, spring, on pre-order, and it came in like, oh man, it took like about a year. Yeah, that's about the only Vault girl I got. It's right there. It's just that little mini statue. Yeah, I would like to have a Vault Girl, the one you're talking about. I know. I've seen them a long time ago on Amazon, but they weren't the big one. They were more of the lunch pail size, like that. And then you can get the ones in the box that are like 12-inch. I don't know if they have the Vault Girl for 12-inch.
That's cool. I pre-ordered all my Fallout from the Bethesda store.
Yeah, that's where that came from. Same place. But and lunch boxes. I think they were at Walmart. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got those at Walmart, lunch boxes. Yeah, there's a strange story with Fallout. I was on a public server one night for something I needed. I don't know what it was, and this guy that was like around my age, he ran into me and he wanted to know if I could help him with something. I said, sure. So I helped him out with his quest, and I gave him a whole bunch of like stuff, and plans and all these things. And then he asked for my PlayStation name there, if he could add me, and I said sure. And then he said that he goes live on YouTube playing PlayStation. I said, so do I. And he goes, oh, cool. So he's like, well, give me your channel and I'll sub to yours, you sub to mine, and then maybe we can.
A collection of Fallout games are in a Nuka bomb. I want it.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen the new one. I seen that brand new one that just came out. So, back to this guy. we used to play for about a month or so, maybe 2. And then for a month he was gone, which was strange because he'd be on PlayStation every day. If he wasn't playing Fallout, he'd be playing something else. So I was like, I was just thinking to myself, oh, I haven't seen this guy in about a year. I wonder what's going on with him. So then one day there was a video, and he's in a homeless shelter, and he's saying, lost his house and all this other stuff, and he's in a shelter, and he has like videos of him in the shelter walking around talking about how shitty it is. And then I seen like about, I don't know, a week ago he had a video up. It wasn't Fallout, it was some other game. So I guess things must be going good for him. But yeah, really shitty. Like me and him were just like playing along, and I fucking was wondering where the hell he was, and fucking homeless.
Wow, that's crazy.
I can't remember where he lives. Somewhere in the United States. I can't remember where. Somewhere in the States, I forget. But yeah. When this first came out, do you remember where you had to get them through the loops, through the tires? And then they must have changed it, like, and now you just have to like basically touch the damn things. Yeah. Let me see what happens. Okay, see, I missed it, but I touched it, so it's going to count it. Well, that one went through, and that one touched it, but it didn't go through.
Sounds about right for today's situation. Biden's fault, making us all poor.
Yeah, hold on, let me look on Amazon here. I ordered something a while ago. It's free delivery coming from China. That's why it's going to take a while. It's supposed to arrive between March 27th and April 19th. I ordered the brand new Make America Great Again Donald Trump hat. And so I got this one friend that just fucking hates Trump, man. He posts every fucking day about Trump. So I can't wait for him to see this hat. Because, like, I mean, man, every day he's posting anti-Trump stuff, eh? And me and my friends will post anti-Biden stuff up just to get him upset. Oh, he's brainwashed. He's pro-media. He thinks that the stuff that me and my friends watch on YouTube is ridiculous and just lies, and then he turns on fucking CNN. Oh, I didn't grab the coal bucket. Fuck. See? Talking. Not blaming you. I'm blaming me. Talking. Get talking there. And if I'm in a party, this doesn't happen. Because we're all talking about the same stuff. We're all synced. Yeah, I don't play like this in a party, or else people be yelling at me like I do at my friends. Yeah, it's pretty bad in Canada, man. Too. It is. It's really bad here. Really fucking bad. Pardon my fucking Irish. A lot of people get sick of it. A lot of people really are getting sick of this. I think the only thing that worries me is I don't want the bastard stealing another election. But
oh yeah, you got Macron.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need another election. Like all these fucking people that are pouring into the states. Like, holy fuck, man, they're allowed to vote? what the fuck? Who's making these rules? Like, are they making the rules as they go because they know Trump's gonna win. They know everybody's behind Trump. And if Biden wins, people are gonna be like, what the fuck?
It's insanity.
Oh, it is. I got this video on my YouTube. It's like, I think, like less than 10 seconds long, maybe, or maybe it's like 15 seconds long. I don't know. It's Joe Rogan talking about how he's going to vote for Trump because Biden's, like, he's not there anymore. He's not, it's not him in his head. It's like, is woke diversity council are the ones running the country, and he said, like, they can't even, you know, I can't remember which store it was, but basically they can't even run a Chippendales. How the hell are they going to run, like, one of the most powerful countries in the world? And also to have their, you know, and also what's kind of scary is you don't want these people fucking negotiating and talking with fucking Putin.
He's just a puppet.
You get Trump in there, Trump don't put up with shit, and prices never went up that crazy with Trump. Like, oh man, like, I have to log into my MSN for my mail, and the front page is anti-Trump every day. Anti-Trump, anti-Trump, anti-Trump. Now, I'm not saying Trump's JFK, but he's better than Joe Biden. And whether he's faking it or not, it does seem like Trump gives a shit about America and the old values, you know, like, you know, God and the foundations of what made the country. And he doesn't like American businesses. He doesn't like American businesses going across the border to Mexico and then sending their goods back to the USA for half price and have Mexicans working on it instead of having Americans work on it.
Freedom.
Yeah. Just remember, man, they ever try to take your guns, they're trying to do that here. That's a communist trick. Disarm the people. Then they can't defend.
We need to protect ourselves.
Yeah, it's people feel the same way here. We're not so big on the handguns, but they're trying to take away like the hunting guns and stuff from the Canadians. Like people that go hunting, they're trying to basically give them a firearm that's like can maybe shoot a deer and nothing bigger. Where people here shoot fucking grizzly bears and moose, you don't want to shoot them with a 12 gauge. Because it'll just bounce off them and they'll be really mad and they'll want to hurt the person that shot them. Like, man, it takes a good bullet to put down like a moose and a bear. You can't just go shooting with a 38 or a fucking 12 gauge. And they're trying to get it so that everything's really weak, weapon-wise, and make it almost impossible to get a weapon.
They are purposely doing it and using any situation to try to disarm us.
Makes you wonder, don't it? Like, seriously. And then if you even mention that, they'll throw in your face you're a conspiracy theorist. Who gives a shit if you're a conspiracy theorist? They're talking about conspiracy theorists. There's an image. Conspiracy theorists was those ones from the 1980s, 1990s, you know, the tinfoil hat type guys. Before the internet, you know, or just as the internet started. They used to make fun of them on X-Files and things. But those sons of bitches now, they ain't coming up with crap. These guys, because of the internet, there's so much knowledge available. The internet has just opened the doors. Let me give you an example, something small. All my life, because I didn't think my school would lie to me. Why would my school lie to me? But I don't think they meant to lie. But anyway, I was taught the same thing that everybody else was taught, that the Egyptian pyramids were built with like copper tools and vine ropes.
We see lies if we want to.
And when they told us the copper tools and vine ropes built the pyramids, which they still tell you today, I believed it, because like, why would anybody lie? And then I find out on the internet that copper can't cut through the same rocks that made these pyramids, and I didn't know how big these pyramid stones were, and I didn't realize just exactly how old these things were when they're giving us a different age. Same with the Sphinx. The bottom line is, if you do a little investigating, I'm not talking aliens, I'm not going anywhere near that, but if you do any investigating, there was another civilization that was here before us, and then they had this thing called the Younger Dryas Impact. Some people call it Noah's Flood, and that's proven through science. That's not a
I
conspiracy.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah, so this hit the earth, and it wiped everything out. Now the other thing is, they taught me in school, when you see all that stuff that's smashed all over the place and burnt in Egypt, ancient Egypt, all those buildings and stuff, that they're all smashed and rubble and burnt, they said that it was armies that invaded Egypt throughout the years that destroyed all these things. Well, then I watch videos from somebody like, say, this guy like Brian Forster, and he has geologists and all these people that know about rocks and things, and they're telling you that this rock is melted at a temperature like equivalent to like close to the sun. So they're saying like a solar flare or something hit it, or something huge. There's no way you could like like do that with your torch.
Yes, there are massive lies.
Oh yeah, but like, I didn't see these close-up pictures and videos because they didn't have them when I was younger and that stuff in high school either. But the rocks like bubbled, and it's turning to glass. That's a lot of heat to turn rock to glass. A lot of heat, man. Wow. But yeah, like you said, lots of lies. Lots and lots of lies.
Yes.
You know what? The day that I started, that my eyes kind of opened up, my eyes were always closed, but the day I think my eyes opened up was 9/11. At first I was like everybody else, but then later, which wasn't that long later, because the internet was there, maybe not as powerful, and then I was like, this doesn't seem right. Mostly when they started showing you about, oops, I didn't want to do that. Mostly when they start showing you like how much, like the heat wise, you couldn't, these
A lot of people's eyes were opened then.
yeah, like those beams that hold up those buildings. They told us that they were just like melted and all this other stuff, and they were explaining in these videos about the heat and how much heat you'd need. And they would have these experts that have nothing to lose or gain, and they would say, well, looks like almost like explosives were put in certain spots and things. And I don't know to this day. All I know is it really seems fishy. Really, really, really seems fishy.
I was in military before and after 9/11 it was horrible after.
Oh, it must have been just crazy for you and people like you that were like there for that in that sort of capacity, big time. Yeah, because like you must like immediately, you know, you go into like almost like a hate mode. You hate the Arabs, you hate them, Muslims. You know, and people were like that in the States immediately, right after that. It was like a pure hatred. So I imagine the military felt the same way and stuff, and then years later, it almost seems like an inside job.
I wanted to make a career, but then all hell broke loose and it was not fun after.
My problem is I don't think I could. I don't know how I would be for military, because I would like to rise the ranks, to try to get into programs and know things that are very secretive. I'm not talking about, oh, they're going to show you the JFK files. Oh, nothing. Not talking anything like that. I'm talking about how they have guys that go out
Yes,
and,
you're right.
and if a UFO crashes, they have a special United States special team that's basically probably not even on the books that goes out and goes to that spot where a downed UFO is. That would be so awesome, man. I'd like to do something like that, but I would never happen in any of my lifetimes. But yeah, imagine that coming up on a crashed UFO and be a lot of screaming and barking from orders going on. Don't look at this, don't do that, don't grab that, stand here. Like that Area 51, that's different. I would never want to work there. But as for being a crash retrieval on a crash retrieval team, that's all you do is just go out. Now, I had somebody once that he kind of believes in UFOs and he kind of don't. I'd say he's 60% against. 60% he doesn't believe that they come here.
I agree with it, Lily.
And I think that maybe 40% he believes. I believe 100% that they're here. Now, my friend said to me before, he's like, I gotta ask you a question about these UFOs. And I was like, what's that? He's like, you know how like you're always talking about how big space is, so there's gotta be more than us? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, I agree with you. But he goes, the only part I don't agree with, he goes, there's no way they could get here from there. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, what do you mean what I mean? He's like, I said, well, they couldn't get from one part of the galaxy to here because it's just too damn far. And he's explaining to me about how like even a piece of sand can hit like your windshield in the spacecraft and blow it up. And I said to him, listen, here's my answer. You want my answer? And he's like, yeah, give me your answer. How can they do that? And I said, I'll tell you right now. I said, you got the same problem that those eggheads like Neil deGrasse Tyson and all them think. They think they can't get there from here because it would take too long, or what you just said about if they just hit like a little particle, they could be destroyed if they're going light speed. It would just, boom, just a piece of grain. I said, well, listen, man, I'll tell you what. This is my answer. My answer is, look at the Roman Empire and look at their technology compared to today. They weren't even flying. They had no cars. They had nothing. Now, I said to him, that's been 2,000 years. Now imagine these aliens are older than 2,000 years than us. They're ahead of us by probably, I said to him, I'm going to be generous, minimum 100,000 years. I said in reality, these guys are probably millions, maybe even a billion years ahead of us in technology. I said, so they can figure out how to get here from there pretty quick. And I said, and I have part 2. He's like, what's part 2? He said, actually, he agreed with me. And then he goes, what's part 2? I said, I don't think they fly from here to there like the Jetsons, like how we fly to the moon. He goes, well, how do they get here? I said, from what I understand and have read in videos, I think that they get here through like portals. They know how to like fold space. It's like you're on one side of the paper, I'm on the other. We'll never get to each other, it's too far, but if you fold it like that, then there's the portal, you go through and you're there. That stuff sounds like bullshit. You look it up online, and it's a possibility. Even thinking with our little minds, yeah, those are pretty cool. I remember being like grade 9 and stuff, man. And I'd ask people too, but when I was in high school, like way back then. And I'd ask so many teachers and stuff if they believed in aliens and things, and none of them did. Maybe one, maybe like the art teachers did, but then the art teachers are all smoking marijuana, so I'm sure they believe in a lot of things. Oh, I know I wanted to check out. My dad, he's retired now, but was all of his life an engineer. Very smart man. He's a black belt in karate, 7th degree. He teaches karate in my hometown as a karate school. He doesn't own it. He's just one of the teachers. And my point is, he's a very smart man, and he believes 100% and all that stuff I tell you. Like, he watches those videos too and enjoys those videos. You gotta be stupid to think we're alone. You really do. That Neil deGrasse Tyson's the worst
Cryptic.
thing.
Did you go Bigfoot hunting?
No, but it's kind of funny. I live in this province called Ontario. It's bigger than all of Sweden. We have lots and lots and lots of forest here, and we do have some Bigfoot reports. But I've never went hunting for them because the area I live in, there's no Bigfoots that I've heard of. There's been stories. Now, the people in Canada that see Bigfoot the most are the ones that go out west in Western Canada, which is pretty far from me. And out in Western Canada, it's this monstrous amount of forest that no human being, there's tons of it, no human beings ever touched a foot in it. Bigfoot, if Bigfoot is alive, he's there. That same amount of forest stretches down into like Washington, not Orlando, that's in Florida. Oregon, Portland, Oregon, all that stuff. I think I'm on the right track now. You guys got some big forest there too that comes down, and yeah, there's some spots there that to this day there's never been a single human on this planet that's ever touched his foot because it's so dense and deep. I could definitely see something living in there. And plus, from the research that I've done, I've seen stuff where they have like these nests, but I think they're just temporary, like somewhere to sleep for the night while they're hunting deer or something. But I personally believe that they live underground. I'm not saying they're building cities and stuff like that. I just think they live underground. Like when it's time to go to bed for the night, unless they're out hunting, and they need how humans do. Humans make a lean-to while they're deer hunting if they're open the whole night. And they'll sleep if they didn't get the deer that night, they'll sleep in the lean-to overnight. They make it right there on the spot. They don't pull it out of a backpack. Maybe Bigfoot does the same thing if he's never got no deer that night, and he'll continue in the morning.
Yes,
I don't know.
probably gotta stay warm somehow.
True. But you living underground, that solves a lot of problems. Nuka-Cola. Love it. Yeah. I remember a long time ago, ages ago, when I was playing Fallout 4.
Yes, it does.
I looked up online, because I thought maybe Nuka-Cola tasted like Coca-Cola. And then from most of these reports, going up there, most of these reports that I read, they say it tastes like if it was fresh and you had it today, that it would taste like Dr. Pepper. It wouldn't taste anything at all like Coke. So then they have this Fallout cookbook, which I never bought, but I've seen some videos online where you can make the Fallout drink, the Nuka-Cola, And they said that it tasted more like Dr. Pepper as well. Oh, that's what I'm here for. Technical data.
That's what I heard too. I seen the cookbook too.
Yeah. One day I might scoop that up. Who knows? Just for fun. Yeah, that where you have the helmet and all that. That's fucking awesome. I seen that on Amazon, you know, in the last 5 years. I seen some like pretty cool Fallout stuff, but it was just like too expensive, like stupid expensive. I seen those Pip Boys and the helmet, and I knew how much they were worth, and people were like charging 3 times the amount, and I'm like, and there's people buying it. I'm just like, holy shit! Like, I'm not like poor, but I'm not like stupid either. And if I was stupid, then I would be poor, because you don't just because you might have a couple bucks, you don't go just spending it. Like my one friend, he died a couple years ago, just died during the COVID. He would spend money like a woman. I'm telling you, man.
76 Power Armor Edition.
Yeah, I remember that when it came out. I got the pre-order with all you can get with it, the one that's underneath that. I didn't get that one. Oh yeah, no problem. He didn't like this game. I tried to get him into this. He just liked the only games me and him could play against each other that he liked was the EA NHL games and the Mortal Kombats. But I didn't like playing the Mortal Kombat so much because I could beat the computer, no problem. But I couldn't beat him very often. And he used to get me mad because he'd beat me in the first fight, right? And he'd let me win the second. And then he'd beat me in the third. So he'd win the match. And I said to him, I'd get angry. I have videos of me and him fighting on YouTube. And I'd be like, I'm yelling at him. You're just fucking letting me win the second match. And then you win the third. And then he's like, no, man, you really beat me. I go, no way. How come it's always the third match? And you kill me in the first round, and I hardly get any hits. And you kill me in the third round, and I get hardly any hits. But in the second round, you seem to forget how to block and how to play. How does that happen? Oh, no. You really beat me. He would never admit it. And I was like, man, I said, how am I going to learn doing that? I said, you don't know how much it angers me because you're making me feel stupid. And he's like, no, man, you won. Bullshit, I won. Give me that shit. He just liked fishing with me, you know? Because I did the same thing with him in hockey, eh? I was the god of hockey, and he was like the demigod. I beat everybody. And he beat everybody, but he can't beat me. And I used to drive him up the wall because I do the same thing. I let it even go to overtime. I'd even let him be up 5-0 in the third period, and I'd tie it up, go to overtime, and win. He's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry, man. That's the way it goes. Then he'd do it right back to me at Mortal Kombat, so how does it feel? Tit for tat, bro. I wish he didn't play the Fallout with me. We would have had a lot of fun because the other guy that I told...
played a hockey game once. I think low.
Yeah, and not too many Americans seem to seem to play the game. But the one friend that I played it with all the time that I told you I've known since grade 9, he also knows that one friend I told you that died. Like, I mean, it would have been cool. Could have had 3 of us playing it that knew each other, but he didn't even want to download it. He just said, oh, I watched the videos on YouTube, not my kind of game. His kind of game was like, he liked sport games a lot, and he also liked Diablo. He didn't get to play the new one that's out now because that came out after he died, but he liked Diablo.
Yes, that would be fun to play with friends.
Yeah. Well, I had one friend that I've known for forever, and he played it for about a week and he quit. And didn't like it. And then I had another friend that is a very close, like, friend through YouTube. Like, we talk all the time. We're really close. We send gift boxes to each other. And he's like, this was like 4 years ago, whatever. He's like, oh, that video game you play, that Followed. He goes, I got my mom's going to buy it for me when she comes home today. I'm like, seriously? He's like, yeah. So his mom comes home and gives him the game, and we played for 2 days, and he couldn't figure it out, and he didn't like it at all. And he loved the concept and everything, but once it got time to playing it, like, the Pip-Boy fucked him up, and I was like, are you serious, man? Come on. It's not that fucking hard.
That's crazy terrible.
Yeah, yeah. No, I have to, my one friend, he's, like I said, he only lives 20 minutes away from me by car. I don't know, I have to ask him. I don't see him on PlayStation or anything, but I have to get him to get back into this. But not for...
I don't have friends that play with me either.
A lot of my friends, like, we were in our, I guess, early 20s when the PlayStation 1 came out. And everybody was picking that up, because we already had Nintendos and Sega Genesis. So I lived in a small town of only 2,000 people. So video games were a big part of, like, entertainment for us kids, man. So somebody had a Nintendo, and if they didn't have a Nintendo, somebody had a Sega Genesis. And then after that came the PlayStation and the Xbox. So
I hear ya.
ever since I've been like a pretty young kid, video games been part of my life and part of my friend's life. So that's why it was easy to get people I know in real life to like play games.
Me too.
But I'm all alone right now. Yeah, I might have to go on Reddit one of these days and call out and find somebody to play. I like to play with a girl. Like, she can be married with kids. I don't care. I'm not looking for a girlfriend. Don't need that. I'm already taken care
My
of.
friends like other types or sports games.
Yeah, that one friend that played it, I told you, for a couple days and he quit. He just plays basketball, NBA, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. That's it. He's like the same way I am with Fallout. That's the way he is for NBA. My other friend, who's from the same town, we grew up together.
People who like sports games are like that.
All he plays, my other friend Dave, all he plays, the first guy was the one guy I was just talking about was Dale. The other guy named Dave, all fucking Dave plays is Call of Duty. I don't know which ones because I just see the word Call of Duty and I'm always playing Call of Duty. I have another friend, and all he plays is Fortnite. I've never played Fortnite, and I don't want to because it would frustrate me because too many people would just kick my ass, and I don't like getting beat up all the time.
My friends look like that too.
But I have maybe, let's see, 1, 2, 3.
I agree.
I only have 4 friends that I know that have a PS5, and 2 other friends that have a PS4. These ones I actually know. But they're just not into the same games as me. For instance, my brother-in-law, I would love if he played Fallout, man, so much. But he's just Dark Souls, Elden Rings, Bloodborne type games. he just loves those. He loves the challenge, and he excels in them. Like, he's good. He's not just average. He's like, I told him he should be making these fucking videos. Well, he does videos, all these like kill videos. Actually, you say you like that game quite a bit, right? Hang on, I'm gonna put this in chat. I'm not trying to help him out or anything, because he only has like 86 subscribers, so it's not like I'm trying to make him money. No, but if you like, I have to go back to the.
And I'm mediocre at best.
I gotta go back to the chat. Oh yeah, because that blocked out. Just 1 second here. I'm gonna have to go back. Just 1 second. I should open my window. It feels a little warm in here. Okay, so now I can put it in here. I just gotta go back here. Now, if you're ever stuck, or you just want to see the master, I'll put it in the chat, and you can go back that anytime. Like I say, I'm not putting that up for you to subscribe or any of that. You do your whatever you do.
https://www.
You check that out.
youtube.com/@darksouls65709.
I had an Atari when I was a little kid.
My first console
I had an
was
Atari,
Nintendo.
yeah, and when I was a teenager, there was this guy's place named Al Palmatier. He was like, he's dead now, but he was like about 15 years older than us. And he had this apartment in this like cheap fucking building, but we're like teenagers, and he'd let us come over and drink beer there, as long as we gave him some beer. So like, we're like 17, 18 years old, drinking age is 19 in Canada. So we'd go over there, and he had, for entertainment, a black and white TV and friggin' Pong. Goddamn Pong. You believe that shit? Fucking Pong. I never seen Pong. I heard of it. But there it was. And we were playing it, hockey and soccer, and they all looked basically the same. Pong.
Nice.
Not really, honest to God, man. Like, it wasn't nice. It was so boring when you're like having a good time, and there's like, he had a fucking 8-track and a couple of these not CDs, like 8-track garbage things that.
Have you played Warlords on Atari?
No, I can't remember which games I used to play on Atari. It was too long ago. Any of them in there? Nope. I thought there was some in there. Where the hell are they? There they are. I used to get a lot of fun on that Atari, though. I think one game I remember was Frostbite. I don't know, God. There was other Galactic Defender sort of game. Maybe it was just called Defender. I don't know. There were some of these like Dungeons and Dragons sort of games. I can't remember the names of them. Way before Zelda and all that. Way before that. I remember when this one friend of mine, he was a couple years younger than me. He was really into video games. He's like, "You ever heard of Zelda?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Here, try this on your Nintendo," and he lent it to me.
Berserk for Atari?
Can't remember it. You know, like, there were so many games that I had. My parents were pretty good at Christmas. I can't remember a lot of the Atari ones. I was pretty young. They sure got us a lot of them. I have two sisters, but one wasn't born yet, but the other one, she was a couple years younger than me, and she got to play a lot of them.
Games have come a long ways now though.
I remember when I was a little kid, like really little, my dad took me to an arcade. Yeah, I remember it was like before Pac-Man. They just had like these really shitty games if you look at them now. But it was pretty cool back then. Pretty cool indeed.
Oh wow, sounds great.
Pretty boring to play now. I just remember this one game I used to like to play where it had this like great big cord on it, silver cord. You pull it out and you had like a gun in your hand. It was some Western game. I don't know. I was just like 8 years old or something. My dad just be shooting pool with his friends or something. Give me like $2.
Nice.
I remember one time I went to the arcade. I think I was about 15 years old. I saw this new game in there. Somebody was playing. I don't know who they were. And they were playing Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair with Dirk the Daring. My God, I thought, holy jeez, this is amazing. I played it a couple times. I didn't get very far at all, so I didn't play it too much. Plus, it cost 50 cents to play. And back then, every other game was 25.
Great to see living human beings again.
I thought for 50 cents, and then I die in with less than 2 minutes, game over. You know, you're talking like Elder
For
Rings.
Super Nintendo.
Oh no, this was an arcade game. They don't. You could the only way you could play it right now, besides an arcade game, would be on the PC. It's on the PC.
Nice to meet you.
I got it on the PC. Oh God, back in the like around '95, and they didn't have like
Okay.
good controllers back then for video games for PCs. So I had to use the keyboard, and it was tough as hell.
Fine out there.
Yeah, you could even have the walkthrough right in front of your nose, and you wouldn't be able to. It'd be pretty tough. Okay.
Hey, volunteer. If you need
Oh, someone
supplies,
just hollering at me.
got you covered.
Hang on, Doug. So where am I here? It's a good ways away yet. So that's almost mine. Nothing special. This seems to be okay, so I'll have that. And then I'll have that before the board restarts. And then tomorrow I'll
How
be
we
all the
roll
way
daily
there.
ops.
Yeah. I'm not big on daily ops. No, not at all. Maybe if I had somebody who knew what they were doing, it would be better. Alright, I'm gonna go take this one base, and then I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna have to call the...
It's definitely faster.
That's cool. Yeah, I think after I do this, I might have to shut her off for a while, because I'm gonna go up and eat dinner. It's like 6 o'clock here. Dinner time. Oh, jeez. What are these guys chasing? Where'd you go? Right in front of me. Yeah, these guys got great. They're great for looting adhesive, asbestos, look at all that stuff. That's fucking awesome.
Okay, no problem.
Might be back on later, who knows. Oh, looks like I've already been here. Yeah, I have. So that must have been... They must have taken over that base or something. Like, why the hell would they all be there? We'll see. Yeah, they did too. Jeez, never screw that up. Another one. We'll take her all. I think I already defended it, didn't I? Oh, there we go, stash box. Still looking a little heavy. I don't really want to use that. Oh, I just missed it. Okay. Mirelurks, eh?
red/1 and the white/red stash box. I don't remember how I got them. Probably the scoreboard.
Yeah, probably. Where did you go? All disease straight up. Oh shit, this is still wave 1?
The game has too much red. I'm still waiting for other colors.
It does, too. Never thought of that. Goddamn wireless, get over here and attack me. That was good timing. There we go. There they go.
Oh nice. Okay, no problem. I have the red/1 and the white/red stash box. I don't remember how I got them. Probably the scoreboard. The game has too much red. I'm still waiting for other colors. It drives me crazy. Lol. I have the cooking bike too. It's great.
One more wave. Where are you guys coming from? Oh, come on, guys. Oh my goodness. Jesus. I don't know what you guys are doing. Man. I'm fucking banged up there. Oh boy, that's a lot of shit. Hey, that's a long way. Ah, there we go. Oh, I got lots of stuff I gotta do to get rid of this weight, but I think what we're gonna have to do
Yeah.
is say goodbye.
Come
We
back
gotta
to this
go.
area. We all want to visit the places like that.
Gotta go have supper, so until next time, have a good one.
Shares. Broadcast. Broadcast selected.
Bye for now.
Chat.